starting on YouTube in December around that time. So it's just like a little preview. So Kyle, you can begin watching this.
Okay.
He has headphones on, so we can. Actually, you know what? I'll go like this so you guys can see his face in the background while I explain. Oh man, I got big ears in this hat.
Let's go.
Okay, so
I haven't seen anything about this trailer.
no, I've just said stuff to him. So, so yeah, so what's gonna be happening is December, myself and maybe if we have like some guests on whatnot, but primarily myself. When there's breaking news or trailers and whatnot, we're calling this like Geekverse thought bubbles because comic book thought bubbles. Clever, not really, but so many good names out there, all taken. It's tough, but so what we're gonna be doing is doing stuff exclusively for YouTube. I don't think this show will be on podcast form, but it will be like if a trailer drops or big news drop, and we'll maybe do a 5 to 10 minute video on the news, breaking the news down. It could be longer, however the discussion goes, and if it's just myself, who knows? If it's just myself, I'll probably talk for a while, because if you listen to Geekverse, but so yeah, we're gonna be doing that starting more regular in December. And just because there's lots of times where we want to talk about stuff, but we do one podcast, like the Geekverse one a week, so sometimes we can drop right away, but sometimes if there's only 2 of us, we still want to do something, so that's the plan. Kind of looks very focused right now. But yeah, so that's the plan, so this will give you a little flavor, and I think when we actually do it, like this is off an app on my phone, going really quick, because like Insider Scoop, we're about to literally in an hour go see Doctor Strange, very excited. If you're watching this before, I don't know, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Go make sure you check out our review coming out at 9:30 Pacific time, doing all spoilers, breaking the whole plot down, cast, crew. Well, we're not gonna break the crew. Well, I guess we might break the crew down. If we see like a guy running in the background shot, like I'm gonna call him out. But yeah, we got Doctor Strange, 2 weeks is Fantastic Beasts coming out. We're doing spoiler review for that. So yeah, lots of spoiler reviews coming up, lots of good stuff coming up. We got December 18th, myself. I'm having a wrestling match with Taylor Field, and yes, it sounds weird, but he challenged me because he wants to prove that Xbox is better than Sony. So we're gonna wrestle match and figure out. But now we can get to the good stuff, the extra stuff. Enough plugging. We're gonna talk about Wonder Woman. So sorry, this is the end tag joke. So yeah, I guess personally I can say before is the very first trailer. I love the first trailer. So start. First of all, if people haven't listened, you loved the first trailer, correct?
I love the first trailer. The first trailer was amazing. It made me so stoked for Wonder Woman. Let's go.
And what did this one do?
Hurry,
it's gonna play something.
It's kind of dropped.
Oh, porn. What's your search engine?
It kind of dropped, to be honest. I felt like I almost watched the same trailer again with just different scenes, but then way more information about dialogue and
I think that's the biggest thing with this one is it sets up like story beats. Sorry, people, if you're following, but it sets up story beats because it's like, okay, she's like, they show the planet. Obviously, it's like, oh,
and guess what? It's another world-ending issue.
Well, I don't think so because he says that, but I think it's just people talking about like World War I, how they thought it was a world-ending thing, right? Okay. So that's why I'm taking it. Like to the humans, they think it is. Hopefully not. I hope there's not a fucking beam in the sky, but like it did a good job.
Know, some of those bombs. Didn't really
it does end with her going like this, and there's electricity, but like. I think it did a good job. What is playing on your phone?
It's just the trailer again.
Oh, it's the second one again. That's a cool shot. That's the thing I'll say.
Cool. There's a couple of cool shots in this.
We're referring to, it's when obviously one of the Amazons gets shot.
Yeah.
There's that one where she like blocks it with, like there's lots of cool shots. I think I said to somebody on Twitter that it's going to be like the best action I think in the comic book movies next year or maybe in the past 5 years. Like it's going to be great.
It looks cool.
Yeah, like it looks great, like shot wise. Oh, you're just watching again. Like the shot, like Themyscira looks great. Like her hometown and everything. Her hometown. her planet. Her hometown. Girl, where are you from? Themyscira, DC.
Wondering why there was almost a point where it was just like, I forget what they're called. The
Amazons?
The Amazons versus the humans?
Yeah, because I don't even understand, and I've not read enough of Wonder Woman to fully know, so people might tell me. It's probably like some wormhole or something, but like, first of all, it's like, oh, so Steve Trevor...
Because I thought at first, because she was diving into the water, that she was there just trying to hide, but she was saving people, and then it's like, oh no, like, all of a sudden all the Amazons are
clearly her planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, I think it's a fucking planet, I don't know, I gotta check to be honest, but I'm ashamed of my comic book self, but I've not read that much Wonder Woman, but what I'll say is, so it sets up the whole thing of, she finds out there's a war and she's gonna go to Earth to help them. So it sets up the story. I thought
Slash, like, kind of tells you the whole plot of the movie.
I don't think so, because we haven't seen who the villain is technically.
That's true,
We've
too.
seen evil looking people, but we haven't seen the villain.
Yeah.
We haven't seen what we look as the end. Like I don't think so, because all it says is she's gonna go to Earth to help the humans.
Yeah.
And obviously she's gonna win. We know they're always gonna win in these movies, but I don't think it gives away too much. And you think it does?
I feel like it's just gonna be her helping the humans out, and like, we don't know obviously, but like we don't know who the villain is.
Yeah.
But like basically, she's gonna help and they're gonna win.
Well, for sure, and especially because it's a thing of, like, it is a prequel, right? So we
yeah.
know it all goes hunky-dory.
Yeah.
The thing I'll say is, yeah, I thought up until you listen to our podcast, I thought until Logan happened, this was the best superhero trailer I've seen in a while, the first one.
Yeah.
This one is the same for me. It did dip down for some
Yeah.
reason. And it's still a good trailer.
Yeah.
I still
it's
like
still a
it.
good trailer.
Yeah.
But I almost, like, even at the last, like, this scene here, it just reminded me of, I just rewatched the first trailer again, just with a different scene.
I think that scene's new, though, the one with the fisticuffs.
Oh, yeah, like, her, like, trying, like, how am I supposed to kick in this thing?
Mhm.
But, like...
So you just feel it was more the same, just kind of moved around differently.
Yeah, but I feel like I liked the first trailer because the shots were a lot better. It kind of reminded me more of The Watchmen, where those action shots were happening.
Yeah. No, I'll agree, and I really like this trailer. It was good. I'm still excited, but the way I describe it is, first trailer had me like, man, I can't wait. I need to see this right now.
Yeah.
Like, give me this. Where this one's like, oh yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, Squad trailer.
Oh, no.
It made me like, oh yeah, it looks good. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm still like, because it's DC, I'm still gonna be like a little like, I won't,
Hesitant, yeah.
until the opening night.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I thought it was still a good trailer, but I did not like it nearly as much as the first
No.
one. It's still good.
It's still
And the shots are good, and maybe they're just, and to me, I feel like they haven't shown us too much. I think it's just because it is a prequel. We know that it's gonna be like, oh yeah, she's gonna go to war. Steve Trevor's not gonna make it out alive because it makes no sense if he's alive in World War One unless there's some time travel stuff. But
Yeah.
I think for me, what I took away, my most favorite thing was the action. That's like I said, all the slow motion and whatnot. So
That's
I
true.
think that looked good. Like those fight scenes she has with Lasso is still like,
It's still pretty sick.
they look so good.
Yeah.
What I will say, and I'll ask you, how do you think she's gonna do as Wonder Woman? Because she talks a lot more in this trailer than she did in the first one. The first one was a lot more. I feel like Stephen Trevor was talking a bit and everything like that. And she said a few lines, but this one I felt like she narrated or talked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because she talked like that in Fast Furious, and she's like, I can't remember. I don't want to say she's South African, but she's something Israeli or something. I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's not American.
I don't want to
accent.
guess.
It's
the
not
accent.
American.
It's not
accent. We
American.
get or Canadian.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, otherwise, I think it's interesting. Well, again, I think it just goes back to DC and how DC, the writers, actually write her part, and if she can deliver those lines. And if those are the lines that are good enough, and she might be able to deliver them perfectly. But as long as the writing's good, I shouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. See, no, I'm a little bit the reverse, where like everyone says she was great in BVS, and for me, I was always like, she did good for what she was there for, but it's 10 minutes, not enough for me to know.
Yeah.
And for me, some of the lines that she said in this trailer, and some of the things some of the faces she made, I think she'll still do good, but I'm a little worried. I don't know if she'll be able to carry a whole film and be the main star.
Yeah.
You know, and this is, who knows, because I said the same thing about Margot Robbie before Squad, and she proved me wrong. Like, I went from like, oh, she's perfect casting, to the trailers like, oh, I don't know, and then after I saw Squad, I'm like, oh, she killed it.
Yeah.
So Gal Gadot could still do the same thing.
Yeah.
But so far, it was just some of the lines when she's just like, what is this war? Like, I don't know, I hate to say this because she was a model, but sometimes it felt like a model delivering lines. You know, where I think she looks the part, she's physically the part, and when the fighting scenes, no problem. And she's gorgeous. She's 20 out of 10. She's a gorgeous woman. She looks athletically fit for the part, and I don't think I'm gonna come in the movie and be like, man, she was fucking awful. But I don't know if I'm gonna walk out and be like, oh, like Ben Affleck killed Batman, or like Margot Robbie killed as Harley Quinn. I think be like, oh, she did alright, but could improve.
Yeah.
But that's what I kind of felt from this trailer, that I wasn't digging it fully, and I'm kind of worried.
I can see your point, because some of the lines she does say, it's interesting how you mentioned that, is that it felt, I kind of felt a little bit.
Yeah, and they could just be trailer lines.
That's also true too.
Because trailers always make it seem a bit more cheesy, but like.
Yeah.
it's just a thing because we still don't know. Like I said, people can throw that at me, but BVS is 10 minutes. You don't know. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know. It's the same way, like, Spider-Man was great in Civil War, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to call him the best yet because we
Yeah.
saw him for 20 minutes. So,
Yeah,
like, I
that's
want to
true,
wait for
too.
his whole movie. So,
Yeah.
luckily, I guess this is the last question I'll ask before we boogie on air because we're going to go see Doctor Strange.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. Literally, we got to go. What was I going to say? Do you think this trailer was too early? The movie comes out in July. That's like 7-8 months away. And for me, I was excited.
Mm-hmm.
And like some people have said they're doing it because Strange is out today as like competition. I don't think it's. I don't know. Maybe a little bit, but at the
Maybe a
same
little.
time, that this trailer could be on movies. So why wouldn't you put it with another superhero movie, right? But like for me, I saw this and it was like, man, July, like that's a long. That's literally 7 to 9 months away, or 7
Yeah.
to 8 months.
That's not too bad.
You don't think so?
No, because they'll probably. Well, how many trailers did BVS have?
3. Usually 3. Usually the norm for.
More closer to. I think right now, I think they're trying to. There's a hype for Doctor Strange, and they're seeing there's good reviews, so I imagine they just want to get this trailer out
Yeah.
to remind people, hey.
Because people will be high on superheroes and they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, Wonder Woman's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, they kind of have to be a bit more positive because,
Yeah.
like, not everyone loves Squad, not everyone loves BVS. I just thought it was like, I always forget, like, it's still, that's a long ways away still, you know? And I think if this was the first trailer, I wouldn't have a problem because it's the second one. That's 2 trailers we've seen. So the next third one, I hope they've learned from BVS. They can't. I don't want to see the whole, like, literally the whole movie beat for beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might give me the BVS roller coaster ride again.
So far, it's good. I say this
it's
second
good.
trailer
Yeah.
was not enough a dip for me to call it a roller coaster. I think
Okay.
it was like there's your big like loop, and then this was like a small loop. So it was
Yeah.
still good. Where BVS had like a big loop, and then just like down, and then
Yeah.
came back up, and then went down. Where this I don't think the trailer was like.
It wasn't horrible. I wouldn't say
I
like
don't
the
even
trailer.
call it bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
I think it's good.
It just wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's like, oh yeah, that was good, but that first trailer though.
Oh, it's crazy good.
But
So that's
I
why
also-
I'm excited because of that trailer.
Yeah, for me, I also like trailers that don't give you much
Mm-hmm.
lines and kind of just get more you waiting and anticipating for what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's why I think I like the first one so much because I have no idea what the fuck's happening. This is great.
She's just kicking ass and using the last
Yeah,
one.
but I imagine there's a lot of people who don't like that and they rather like know what's going on and you want to go into a movie having an idea of what the movie's about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is that all you got to say?
that's all.
Alright, folks, we're going to go see Doctor Strange. Like I said, I plugged it earlier. Go listen to our spoiler review. That's going to be up in a few hours. If not, you can check it out this weekend. We're going to be doing this more often. Better setups in the future, but this was a quick throw it out there because we're not talking one room tonight. We're talking Doctor Strange. Oh, man, something happened. But thank you much for tuning in. We'll see you later.